Demonic bargain, get a slime. Hi, this is Told. Welcome. Today we're doing Golgari slimes. The last of the two color slime decks. Or last you know what I mean. We're doing a slime deck, two colors. This time we're doing black. I've done all the other colors. That's why this is the last one. It doesn't mean it's the last slime deck, but it's the last two color slime deck. You understand. So, I wanted to go 18 to 20 split of black cards versus green cards. The 20 is because, maybe we go 19-19, but we're going 22 lands because I find it's the best to be able to hit 3 lands. The only card that we have above 3 lands is Sheldred. So, if the shuffler doesn't screw us over and, put us against an opponent where they get 9 lands and we get 3, then, maybe we have a shot. But I played some games with the first version of this deck. This is the second version. And I went 2 and 3. And the 2 was the guy just left right away. So it was 1 and 3. And the shuffler was screwing me over big time. They gave the opponent every single removal. And the other one, they gave him a tally. And they ultimated the tally for the indestructibility right after I drew a Bitter Triumph from the bargain. And was going to have 7/7 guys. They just had all the mana. I had 3 mana. They had 9 mana. Pretty fair. They had an Emperor on the board too. So we made adjustments and we said, screw all these other creatures. We don't need Dream Thief, blah, blah, Milling, blah, blah. We don't need none of that. We don't care about it. The only creature we care about is Deep Cavern Bat to control their hand and Duress to get rid of their cards from their hand because their cards from their hand keep killing us. We got one Demonic Bargain to, get rid of 13 cards. Doesn't really hit really good. Maybe you get plus couples. That's it. So I removed all the other creatures and just said Sheldred, Deep Cavern Bat, make them have to remove that. I had the card draw, for that, but then they just happen to have enchantment removal every single time. So I get 0 value from, being able to draw cards and that. So I just said, you know what? F it. Let's move on. Bitter Triumphs, Sheldred's Edicts, March, Bloodline Calling for the tokens. And let's get at it. Alright, we got our lands. No slimes. Hello. Let's see what you're working with. What is this copy spell? Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Jadar. Fling deck? Yeah, I wish I had slime. But I don't. Oh, is it better? I don't know. Toxic Analysis? On their guy to draw a card? It seems ridiculous. Are they playing Judas? Probably. I would be. Why the fling though? Because you want to fling the dragon? Oh, I messed up. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. Demonic Bargain, get a slime. I could get Sheldred. I can get a slime. Maybe Sheldred's a better pick here. I'll just take 3. They either drew a land and they're slow playing it, or they didn't. They could have removal. There's nothing we can do. We get Toxic Analysis to get another clue token. Double strike. Plus. So I just have to take it. Right? Well, now I don't have to take it. They should have attacked first. Yeah, just attack in here. Just a casual little 7/7. Okay. I mean, if they double strike, double cast or something, just take the 4. I don't want to kill that. I mean, you're losing the race, right? They could have another fling effect. I could just march that guy for 4. 1, 3, 4. Submit 0. Auto pay. I mean, if his idea is to fling, right? What does this do? Okay. Alright, I mean. So they can do 9 plus 5. 14. I guess we'll take the life gain. I mean, that's what you wanted to do. See, I think they're playing Judith because they want to sack creatures. And they got this damage. Okay, what you gonna do? I'm at 22. You're taking 8 trample damage from a Bitter Triumph dead guy. Game 1 with no slimes? Call it. Win. Till I lose. They find a way. Is it my turn? Alright, cool. I'm gonna give him the GG. The good GG. Good game. Double strike. I'll just pay 3 life. I'm loving it. Northlander. 2 colors. We actually have a slime in the starting hand. Though not necessary. 1 damage to you. Nothing for 2. White. With like every single land. Someone was bored. We'll discard a card. You know what? Maybe I want 4 of those in my deck. You know what's worse than Slime Against Humanity? every single turn. There's a Sheldred after I run out of those. I gotta board wipes. Brutal Qatar is brutal. That's pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Cottage will be active next turn. It's pretty good. I wouldn't do that. Just wipe their board? Why not? I mean, you're gonna board wipe me anyway, right? One-sided board wipe. 3 damage. Yeah, that's a scoop. You think they have rebirth spells? Interesting. Oh, they do have it on Earth. That's weird. Like, I just want to cottage them, right? I want to eat that brutal Cathar. I just don't like it. I don't like that. I might even do it again. I don't know why I feel like they have a reanimator. That's a pretty good one. That's why we play this card. Yeah. That's why I play it. Obliterator is probably pretty bad. Yeah. Probably. Shore up. Your poison deck? Dispel. Poison deck. Okay. With no creatures. I think we're good. We might be able to win this one. The fact that they have no creatures. We have no creature removal. The pain starts next turn. Do we Sheldred? I think we Sheldred as quick as possible. But unfortunately, we went second. Kami? What the hell? What the Okay. What? What? Oh. Okay. Yeah, you better get that out this turn. Okay. You're a beast. Do we get a card out of their hand now? They have 1 mana. I think we do it now. Or they just take 2. I mean, the safekeeping's gonna gain them 2 life. I don't know what they're playing. They look like a poison deck, but... Well, there it is. But why would you play this? I don't understand. They have protection up. So we swing? I think. Unfortunately, this is tokens only. You have to choose a target. Do we... double show up. You have a triple one? Tap out. It's okay, that's what I wanted. You could take care of Sheldred. That's fine. You just dumped your whole hand. Lost your poison and your creature. Oh. You just have another one. That you can protect. But I am going to attack with the cottage. Do I? Next turn. Yeah, I am going to attack with the cottage. Because you know what it does? It eats your Kami from the graveyard. You can block. But we're gonna eat this guy from the graveyard. Force you to either block or use your card. And now what are you gonna do? I don't know if I would have done that. We're on a race, and I think this race, so we win the race. Okay, this costs 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we were to draw land, we could do that next turn. But I think just animating the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll go with this. Alright, got the 3 mana and 2 slimes. Bitter Triumph combo. I would prefer another slime, but that is another slime. Cottage first. They could have counter spells. Red, blue, is it? Burn deck? Ogier is a problem. Alright, let's get this party started. I got 18 of them, or 17 of them. They just get bigger as I go. Soon enough, they'll be out of your burn range. Okay. I mean, you're gonna burn it. Or you're countering my spell. One of the two. One more land for the cottage to be available. And I think it's very interesting to attack with the cottage to eat up instants and sorceries from their graveyard for their djinns. They could be playing that other card too. The doubles. Oh, because I attacked. Is that just... Okay. I mean, I'm attacking again. We're not attacking with the cottage, though. We have too much sauce for that. Well, here we come. Yeah, click faster. Make it fake like you don't have a counter spell. Hope we got good ones. Now they could have the new board wipe, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. So that's something to be aware of. That's 4 mana value. I mean, they're on their back foot. Like 2 more slimes, we're out of. Once we get to 6, we're out of there. But then they could Fading Hope it. Right? Did we see one? We didn't see a Fading Hope yet. Yeah, Fading Hope would be devastating. Click faster, dude. You didn't click fast enough to hide your instance. You don't have the Ogier yet? Are you setting up for a 1-turn kill? That's what I feel like's happening. Yeah, that's a good card. That's Surveil. They could pump one into the graveyard, right? You kept it on top? Interesting. I mean, they're just managing the board state. I can only do 1 creature a turn. They can kill 1 creature a turn, but we're getting pretty close to where their burn spells, they're gonna have to use 2 spells, right? Witchstalker still hits that one, but then we're out of range. We want to keep them on the defensive. Right. And now they're out of range, right? Do we go 2? They'll scoop, maybe, right? You're thinking like after a board wipe, they could have a Fading. There's a Fading Hope. There's a stick right there. Bone Horde Dracosaur. Well, what if I kill it? Because I also kill stuff. I have spells too. Slip out the back. 1 short. I mean, they're just dead next turn, right? I mean, he could block the cottage with that. They could have another Fading Hope. The Dracosaur could get buffed again. Are they going dragons? Dragons. Otawara is the card they got. Oh, that's a good one. I guess we're gonna see that. They stay alive 1 turn. I mean, that's a good one. They can't do it from, yeah. That's a real good one. Good game. I mean, they have spells. What? Okay. Can't handle 17 slimes. Alright, after that salty intro, much better turnout for the version 2 of this deck. It turns out that trying to mill cards and do all that fancy mill stuff, this is dumb. You know? It's better just to have removal and a little bit of protection. I would say, although the Analysis is a good card. It didn't really it became more of a hindrance, and maybe it's just I don't know how to use the card, because you can just cast it to get the investigation to draw a card, so you can like do it to replace itself, you know, for 3 mana, basically. And maybe I'm trying to get the maximum value out of it to get a big life linker. Maybe you just put it on a little guy, you know, the 2/2 guy, you gain the life, and then you get the card and you draw the card. Maybe that's how that's supposed to be played. Maybe I'm not playing it right. I'm just trying to save it for the big finishing move of, you know, the 7/7 attacks in, they block it with a big blocker, you give it death touch, it does 6 damage for the finish, you know, type of thing. But overall, this version went 4-1 versus the previous version that went 1-3. So definitely glad I got angry at the shuffler and just said, hey, let's quit all this nonsense of milling yourself and just, you know, control the board state. You know, we're just trying to delay the game, and then we're going to just cast slimes every single turn. The only other thing I would say is, you know, some removal of land, but it didn't seem like we drew too many lands versus creatures. You know, having in that treasure maker, I don't know why I can't remember that name. I think because I don't use it. The collector's vault, yeah, because I don't like it. I don't use it because I hate discarding cards. But yeah, having something like that in the deck might be a good idea. But yeah, this is the Golgari slimes. Pretty powerful. You just keep making bigger and bigger creatures every turn. They just can't stop the juggernaut. So this has been Told. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.